make some bread. While that is rising and preparing to be put in the oven, I'm going to tackle the spreadsy project. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up if you like recipes and decluttering and organization, because that is something that really resonates with me. Leave in the comments below what you'd like me to organize next. Make this bread and then we can start actually organizing. This is the easiest bread recipe of your life, and it seems to kind of work every time. I have some instant yeast, about 1.5 cups of water. Hi guys, so obviously you'll see that I got interrupted. But basically I'm just molding this bread into a quick dough. It's super simple. I will link the recipe down below. I'm going to put the risen dough and let it rise and ferment for a few hours, and then I'm going to put it in that rectangular bread pan. Alright, so here is my pantry, kind of the before, and as you can see, you know, it's very small, kind of minimalist for a family of 4, but we do live in New York City. It's not a walk-in pantry by any means, but it needed some help. So I'm taking everything out of there. There were some strange things that I found in this pantry, man. There we have our like DIY hardware stuff. There were bubbles. There's garbage bags. There's a million boxes of pasta. Everything. So now I'm just going through everything, cleaning it all out, giving it a good wipe. If you're anything like me, I probably haven't cleaned this pantry for at least a year or 2. So it's good to just start off with a nice fresh surface, and definitely motivates you to keep it clean. Now I'm going through everything, sorting out whether things are expired, and trying to put things in the same kind of category, the same family, so all the baking stuff goes together. Just putting in a load of laundry because have to multitask, you know what I mean? Put all the oils together, put all, it's like grains, lentils, pasta sauce, all that kind of stuff together so that it makes sense. And the goal really is to be able to see what I have and make sure that I'm not overbuying things, that I am eating things before they expire, that we're kind of shelf shopping essentially. So the tip to kind of put like with like when you have an overwhelming project is something I spoke about in my previous video, which I will have linked above and in the description box below, because it seems super overwhelming. And even with this project, there were a lot of little things that I could go into and reorganize, but I just chose to organize in large groups, see what things are, see them, I'm not sure what's going on, and then put it together. That is totally crazy. I thought I was fairly organized. Look at this. I mean, basically took everything out of this pantry, like everything, and it's all here now. I mean, there's like vacuum cleaner parts, which fine, I knew that was there. 700 million boxes of pasta, a whole lot of lentils and quinoa that we really should be eating, my spices and stuff. I ran out of space, so I had to use this. Oh, crazy. Okay, so I've kind of sorted everything into categories. So oils, miscellaneous oil spray things, salts, baked goods, and then this is like flours, sugar, baking stuff, like cocoa. I mean, this shows me I don't need to buy any more cocoa for like the rest of my life. Yeah, we bought all the pasta available apparently. Cereal, pepper juice. Does anyone know what a pepper juice is? These are so good. They're South African, but we get them here in the States. We buy ours at Whole Foods. They're like if a tomato and a chili had a baby, I think that's what it is. In a new invention. Some pasta sauce. I mean, we're hardly gonna starve. Salad dressing, tomato sauce, ketchup, tomato sauce, snacks. All the dog stuff is here. Things that I like to cut up for compost, sweet potatoes and things. So yeah, I know it doesn't look like I made a dent, but I kind of organizationally made a dent, so that's good. I've organized everything into categories. I'm starting to put it all back into my shelves, And my goal is always to use what I have, so I'm not trying to create any more space or find any more space in the kitchen for my pantry. I am just trying to put it all back in there, so you can see it's slowly going back in. Another tip that I've shared before is that if you anticipate a project is going to take a lot longer, then get a box or something that you can pack your progress in so that you can just pick up where you left off. I want you to think about why we are doing all this stuff. Yes, it's wonderful to have a nice clean pantry. It's very aesthetically pleasing for sure. But the reason behind this is that we want to simplify life. We want you organized, you feel calm, you feel really relaxed and in control of your space so that you can focus on things that are more important than having an organized pantry, as much as I love it, such as spending more time with your kids, with your spouse, with yourself, curating a hobby. That's why we really do all of this. So don't forget to remember that when you are organizing. It's not about the stuff, it's about the freedom that controlling the stuff brings. This took much longer than I thought, but it's going to be worth it, I think, because I haven't really done this for a long time. It is now 9:24. I'm heating up the oven over there to make the bread that I showed you earlier. But what I'm excited to show you is so I don't know if it looks that different, but everything is in the same place because we're just used to finding things almost the same place. But I think it's just a lot more thought out, and now I can see what we have and not go and buy things. We can actually just like shop our shelf, shop our pantry, you know what I mean? So I'm going to show you. It's not perfect. What's perfect? Oh, but I think it's much more functional. So I added some hooks to the back there. We have this like strange TV stand thing that we're not using, but we have to keep. Light bulbs and varnish things for furniture, like the odd things, screwdrivers, things I don't want the kids to get into. I hung up our saw over there. I put all the vacuum cleaner stuff together. You know, this is like a 2-day project thing, not something that I should have. I was quite ambitious to start this at like 7 p.m, 7:30 after a really long day. Flour, popcorn, cereal and oats, pasta sauce, pasta, you know. Then like our sweet potatoes and onions, garlic, shallot thing, all the spices. I need probably a better way to display them, so let me know if you have any ideas. I don't really want to buy new stuff, but yeah, so I guess when a recipe calls for something, I have to go look in there. But I just have so much extra stuff, like this massive garlic thing I need to get rid of. Lentils, quinoa, beans, that kind of stuff. Then Theo's cereal he likes to eat, some Cheerio things, and a little scoop so he can do it himself. Kids' bubbles, dog food and snacks so that the kids can feed the dog. And then like trash bags, dustbin bags, dog food, which is all sealed. Yeah, it feels good to do all of this. Holy moly. Yeah. So let me close this door. So it's been a rocking Saturday night in quarantine, but you know, might as well make lemonade and do stuff that I don't usually do. I have a whole lot of laundry that I need to sort through now. I'm listening to an audiobook on boundaries, really useful, so I will link that down below if anyone wants to listen. And that's really how I kind of motivated or stay doing lots of things, because it gets bored. So I put in a book, I get involved in the book, and I am able to get lost in the book and then do chores that are maybe not that exciting. So unpack the dishwasher. Love waking up in the morning and having the kitchen clean, touching the counter and not having it feel like ugh. I don't know, maybe it's just small pleasures or whatever, but I really like it. So I would say if you are struggling with motivation, think about what your future self will want and see if you can tap into that. And I think as humans, you know, we naturally want to just live in the now and have instant gratification, and that's not always possible. Then secondly, you know, this was kind of an ambitious project to do at the end of the day, but I wanted to film this for you guys and just see what I could get done. But you could probably tackle just much smaller projects for a much shorter period of time. And I probably could have gone shelf by shelf and they separated stuff, so it doesn't need to take like 2 hours. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Let me know what else you would like me to declutter. I'm thinking You know, I'm like, oh, my house is fine. It's organized. No. Then I look at this. I'm like, this is like a coat closet that we have. And it's fine, but you know, it's like stroller bits and coats that are now way too warm that we need to sort out. And what age did you get rid of your kid's stroller? And maybe it's different if you don't live in a place like New York where you have to walk everywhere, but how long do I have to keep this double stroller for? It takes up so much space. I want it out of my life. Hope you guys are having a great day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you soon.